It's really bonkers how millions and millions of Xbox players are just screaming to the heavens. The game console is shutting down. The production is shut down. It's crazy. Now even stores are even dismantling piece by piece the Xbox game markets and their stores. That means there's no more Xbox. You're just going to see PlayStation and Nintendo, maybe a Microsoft aisle. With this in mind, I can honestly see the future of Halo being given to Arrowhead's games, because Arrowhead Games created something even better than the Star Troopers game. Funny, comedic, like laugh at to movie genres. The game was atrocious. Arrowheads created a game similar to Star Troopers, but also similar to Halo, whereas you are just a bunch of troopers. It's not player versus player. It's basically you, your team, versus these intrusive, like, it's not just bugs, it's also mechanics, Terminator robots, AIs, and there's also like different planets that we go to. Arrowhead's going to be an exclusive. PlayStation has now decided to listen to their fans, because there is a lot of similarity to Halo that Arrowhead's created with Helldivers 2. I really think if they want to continue this franchise, they should really give it Arrowheads, because I think Arrowheads can really make something special. I think they know what they're doing. They know the game, the genre, these are not just players versus players, or PvE versus player, player event versus player. It's basically you and your team fighting a horde of mechanized or alien bug. One single character, a bunch of villains and characters and cults that you are fighting against in this alien line of defense team. And you're also kind of like a Men in Black cleanup crew. Arrowheads is going to really do something special with Halo. I think I have full faith in them. I really feel sorry for everybody. It's kind of weird for me, because I grew up with a lot of people who praised Halo and Xbox for getting these games, and people tell me, oh, this is great, Corey, they have this and this. They were blowing jackpots of their own fucking money. Make sure that they're stable. And it's kind of like a poker game trick that they did, where they just kept buying stuff just so they could earn money back. And the woman, sleazy talk over words, Vlad Plasmius, which, if you know who I'm talking about, it's a reference to Danny Phantom, because Vlad Plasmius worked his way, even using his powers. So similar to Vlad Plasmius using his powers to get his way in the world and to make more money and to earn the Packer Stadium. If you ever watched Danny Phantom, that's kind of how that these CEO Xbox people were doing. They were just buying their way until the chips were out. That they just said, you know what, we're no longer making Xbox games, we're no longer making Xbox consoles, we're just gonna give it to the players and raise it up to $50 fucking dollars. It's just Xbox monopoly couture. Arrowheads has made sense in storytelling and really they created this universe, galactic universe that they did, and really spun it into interesting storytelling, it's really cool that they could actually take this universe similar to Halo, where they made multiple other different games, spin-off, like Star Wars, where Star Wars, there are different stories and we follow them. Arrowhead's studio games, they are really good. They're really smart in how they're doing their storytelling and really making sure that the fans, they are listening to the fans. They are not like, and being careful with listening to fans, because I think that there are issues, with like Call of Duty, Activision. Xbox blow their money on Activision. Hell, I can't believe they even fucking thought it was a good idea to put Crash Bandicoot and Spyro on Xbox. Which, those games, oh my gosh. Arrowheads has really done a great job creating their own, like, Star Wars. It's way more fun than Star Trek, in my opinion. Helldivers is way more interesting of a Star Trek story. I'm not a fan of Star Trek. No, that was Stargate. I think I tried getting into Stargate. But anyway, Helldivers 2 is something where people can just, they don't have to go player versus player. They could be with each other. I think a lot of player versus players really can turn people against each other. Because if you think about it, I've heard people get angry about the shots, and then all of a sudden the guy that shot him, they're now teammates with them, or her, and they just get rage and anxious. Like, you shot me, blah, blah, blah. So I really think Arrowhead's games, Helldivers 2, is something that we can all just not worry about going against each other, but like really a team building exercise video game. That's what I love about Helldivers 2, is that I feel like it's a team building exercise game. Arrowheads can really make these into something special, make storytelling. They can write graphic novels. I honestly think that this is a much cooler universe than Halo has ever been, and actually probably the Halo that everybody wants, that is way more fun and not lucrative pool money driven shit of character skins. Fortnite, they also make sense of why these characters and spoofs are in the game instead of just giving it like Call of Duty Activision. Call of Duty would just give you skins here. They even got fucking Seth Rogen in the game. Like, I really think Arrowheads is a great studio, a great platform for Halo to be starting up in. And who knows, maybe we'll even get Star Wars. I don't see Star Trek. That to me is like The Office, the NBC Office in space. Whereas in Star Wars, they go out, they shoot, they take down the people. They're not like, oh, Commander, go, this is here. Commander, we have to take the team. I really don't like Star Trek. I don't. So yeah, I really hope Arrowheads is listening to this. And if you guys could please send a message of my video to Arrowheads, I really appreciate it.